Hello everyone and welcome to the second tutorial in this series of Photoshop tutorials, and today we're going to cover a very basic tool for selections. We're going to use today the magic wand, and for this we can go and select the sky, for example. So we're going to come over here to this toolbar here and we'll see this one here, and this is the magic wand tool. So if we click on this, we can now select different areas of the image. Now, an important thing to select here is your tolerance here. I've got this set to about 40 today, and this will give me a relatively small range of tones in the image. So 40 is a good one if you're going to go for the sky, for example, and it should get it pretty well just with one click. So here we go, let's put the theory to the test. There we go. And as you can see, it's nicely got everything. There are a few bits missing which we need to add in. As you can see here, between the rail and the boat, now we can select this by right-clicking and add to selection. As you can see, it's got most of it, just there. And again, there's a bit behind the boat here we haven't got yet. So again, right-click, add to selection. Now it has picked up a little bit of the bars there. Add to selection again. We now have all of the sky. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to feather the selection. To do this, we go up to the Select button at the top, select Feather. Now, what Feather's going to do is it's basically going to fade the effect. If we didn't use this, you'd get a very jagged edge between the selection and what you haven't selected. So I'm going to go for about 10 pixels here, just to smooth out the effect. There we go. And now what we can do is we're going to darken this sky down just to give it a little bit more punch. So to do this, we're going to go up to Image again and Adjustments. Now this time we're going to go with Hue and Saturation. Now what we can do with this, we can select either everything, where we can just go Saturation. As you can see, the colour of the sky is changing. We can do the lightness, so we can darken things down. Or we can select just the blues. To do this, we go up to the Edit box and select Blues. Now, as you can see here, this is now just going to select the blues, so it should miss out these little bars here. So now when we actually use the saturation button, only the blues in the image will actually change. And if we again come off the preview, you can see there quite a subtle change, but it is becoming more of a deep blue. Now if we take the lightness down a little bit, again we can preview it. It's a subtle change, but we are starting to get a nice deeper blue. We're going to click OK to that, and as I showed you in the previous tutorial, we're now going to go to the Curves dialog. So Image, Adjustment, Curves, and now as before we'll push up at the top and bring in the bottom, and again this will just darken things off nicely for us. If I select Preview, we can see again it's darkened the sky off nicely, giving a little bit more punch. We can make that a little bit more extreme, the effect, just by having a bit of a play here with the lines until we get an effect we're completely happy with. So, click Preview, a little bit too bright, come down again until it's the darkness that we actually want. We can go the other way with this and darken it even further. And now we're getting quite a nice dark sky, which is more of what we want. Again, preview, this was before, this is after. So you can see a nice strong effect. Now if we click anywhere in here again, it will remove the selection. As you can see, we've got a little bit of jaggies around here, so we might have feathered that a little bit more just to smooth that out. So again, if we wish to have smoothed that out a little bit more, we could have just feathered by, for example, 30 or 40 pixels, just to make it a smoother effect along the edge. Well, that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed this next in the series of video tutorials, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thanks, and bye-bye.